Alright, let's look at Theorem 3. Alright, if line BD meets open segment AC at B, then line BD is perpendicular to segment AC if and only if the measure of the adjacent angles, angle ABD and angle DBC, are equal to each other. Right, so since this is an if and only if statement, we have to do each implication separately. So let's do that. Alright, so here, let's do this implication. So we assume that the BD, line BD is perpendicular to segment AC. Right? So this is given. Right. So here's the situation. Let's just draw a picture to get some idea. So you have AC, which looks like this. So this is A, and this is C, and the BD, and BD is meeting this guy. Maybe I'll write that. And B is in an intersection, so this is going to be B, and I'll just put the D somewhere and say D is right there, right? So here, in this case, we're assuming that this is already perpendicular, so we already know that it's perpendicular, right? So these are all 90 degrees. All right, so here, 2. So by definition of perpendicularity, we know that these angles, measure of the angle is ABD. ABD is 90, and also maybe I'll do that. Measure of the angle DBC is equal to 90, right? So this is by the definition of perpendicularity, so just say by definition, right? Then 3, therefore we know that they are both 90, so measure of the angle ABD is equal to measure of the angle DBC, right? So that just comes straight from number 2. Alright, so this direction was pretty trivial. And how about the other implication? Right, so let's assume that they have the same measure. So number 1, so measure of the angle ABD is equal to measure of the angle DBC, right? So let's say this is given. Alright, so in this case, if you draw a picture, so you have the same situation. So this is A, and this is C, and looks like that. And instead of knowing that they are perpendicular, that we actually just know that they have the same measure. So we know that this measure is equal to that measure right there, right? Then but we notice that since the angle ABD and the angle DBC are a linear pair, so 2, we know that they are supplementary. So measure of the angle ABD plus measure of the angle DBC is equal to 180. So this is going to, because it's a linear pair, because linear pairs are supplementary. So this is axiom for A4, right? Then by combining line 1 and line 2, we know that 3. Alright, so we can just replace DBC by angle ABD. So you have 2 times m measure of the angle ABD, which is equal to 180. Right, so this is just a combining 1 and 2. Right, then we can just divide through by line number 3 to get the measure of the angle is equal to ABD is equal to 90. Right, so I'll just divide, so 3 divided by 2. Right, then the conclusion is, since it's a 90 degree, so we actually know that this is 90 degree. We know that they are perpendicular. So we say the conclusion is, therefore, line BD is perpendicular to segment AC. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.